Hello, beautiful soul. How are you doing? Alright, it's your girl Esther Joy coming at you with a live. Okay? It's a live video out here. Let's go. So yeah, I wanted to hop in here live and talk a little bit, real fast, real quickly, about human connection. Okay? Because human connection is something so beautiful, so just smashing, fam, is smashing. So why do I want to make this video? Well, I wanted to just share a few things. Statistically speaking, people who have connections, not a whole bunch of connections, not drowning in connections, right? Not having 30 million or 15 friends. I mean, that's not too crazy, but the people that actually have those good connections, they have a what's good, Jason, when they have that grounded connection, they statistically live longer. That's amazing. And nothing else. They did a study, I believe, Harvard or somewhere, Stanford or Harvard. They did a study. It's one of the what's good meditative juice. It's awesome to see you. And in this study, they looked at the track of 750 males throughout their adult life from childhood for 80 years all the way up until their death. This was an 80-year study. And they found out that regardless of how they ate, regardless of their diet, regardless of their exercise and their routines, those who actually had reported of a strong connection in their lives ended up living longer and being overall more satisfied with their life. Let's just think about that for a moment. Wow, what is good, Ivo? So when we think about that, that's amazing. What is good? Peace? Peace be with you. Peace. But that's incredible. So, y'all realize how amazing that is? This, again, doesn't mean, all right, you gotta have, a million connections and you're gonna live, a million times longer because you have all those connections and you're gonna, feed off the life force or something. No. But this does mean having at least one connection, if it's a partner that you meet, if it's even internet friend, if you guys have that human connection aspect, that's what we're looking for. That consciousness that is connecting you to, with the compassion that is within just the human experience. It just helps, okay? Because we all be going through things sometimes, and it really sucks when you think you're the only one. Okay, and apparently it's really good. It's just good to have another human being here. So I'm here to tell you that, to remind you, that's just mind-blowing. I think I read this yesterday, and I've been doing a lot of writing up, as you know, fam. I'm getting ready to drop a video about NFTs, and I find it super fascinating. I'm a human interaction designer, and let me be honest, it's wild out here. Because I love technology, I love human connection, but it's hard. What's happening right now is the best words I can say. And I've been writing up on the Good Vibes website, and I'm telling my dog to come down here right now because I love him. But he's gonna have to come down if he barks. Come here, Jedi. Come here. He's really not listening to me right now. All right. I'm gonna let him be unless he starts barking again. You hear me, boy? You hear me? Yes, I know you hear me. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, but for real, December 21st, if it's anything like last December 21st, then it's gonna be a good time. But you know that this timeline that we're on, as we go into the age of Aquarius, we're gonna realize how important it is to be having and maintaining these human connections. Age of Aquarius, yes, it's about the technology, it's about the communication, but it's also about humanity and maintaining that humanity. So this is literally so important. It is so important to have this aspect of humanity. And as I was writing it, by the way, if you want to see the newsletter, if you want to get the tea on NFTs before I finish my video tomorrow, I totally would suggest checking out the goodvibesdelivery.one website and signing up there. But anyways, it's right down there in the description box if you want. But as I was writing it, I honestly had to stop because I was like, whoa. There was a part when I realized, like, some of the things that we're designing, yeah, it's to help bring people together. Like, you know, the whole pandemic, everything that happened, it's been wild. A lot of things have changed. Some people honestly kind of feel traumatized with human connection. Literally, that this is like a part of the conditioning that we have been experiencing. So there are some humans on the planet that will actually get triggered if they go near and touch someone or have that kind of intimate connection that is kind of needed. This is something that we just need to be aware of as compassionate, human, good vibers. Like, just to bring awareness, okay? It's okay that that is how it is. It sucks, and it hurts my heart to say that this is kind of a part of the reality that we're living in. But this is what's the deal that's happening. Like, we can expect with NFTs, they're starting out as like these JPEGs, but like they're gonna be transforming with technology in such a way to kind of help assist. And I quote assist because of course there are polarizing agendas out here to help with connecting humanity. There's a lot of things I want to say on that, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just allow it to come when it needs to. What I can say is that imagine living in a world where you have never actually been hugged by a human being, but you have a jacket that you wear and people hug you through the jacket. Imagine how weird that would be for the first time you get hugged. How would you react? I just want you to think about the future that is growing into what we are pioneering ourselves into. Like, we have the legacy, I think, of a lot of the things that we may have taken for granted. Like just nature and natural human connection. I don't know if you went to after school, hang out with your friends, just like play around with them. Some of these things sound so normal. And like being someone who loves looking at technology, loves looking at connection, some of the things that I'm seeing, I'm just like, wow, like this is actually being developed. So that's good viber. You already know we out here to spread love, light, joy, and peace. You already know that there are two agendas. And I honestly think that for every single creation, like NFTs, cryptocurrency, like everything that we see in the digital world, there is a good and there's a bad. And we're seeing this, that even though we feel kind of overwhelmed by, you could say, like the elite and the agenda of the New World Order and all of these other things that seem to be suppressing and censoring the truth, at the same time, isn't it amazing that, like, collectively on a conscious level, this is known? This is a beautiful part of the human connection. And even though sometimes it seems a bit disheartening when we look at how technology is developing so quickly and the potential that it has to be, it is important to just ground yourself in understanding how valuable this moment is. Like, yes, feel the connection with your higher selves. We're living in a world where people don't know if this is my actual face, if I actually look like this, if this is my actual voice, if I'm actually even a human being, or if I'm actually some AI that has just done a really good job of deep faking it and making it seem like I'm a human. And that's something that, like, honestly is a big mindfuck. And I think about the generation that is growing up in this and thinking about how important it is to build these human connections now so that you are normalizing it, because it's kind of weird to say that human connection is something that's trying to be, I won't say censored, but is being restricted in such a way. And there's so much power in just you being with another being, in just allowing your guides to unite you in such a way that you're fulfilling your mission together. Synergy is real, and sometimes when you actually come together with other forces, it increases your energy like 3 times what either of you could have done individually. So what is good, Isaiah? What is good? So please allow yourself to just bring awareness to how important it is to be connected with other people. Like, there is so much I want to say with technology and just humans and the importance, but really it all comes down to trusting that the people developing the technology are also human, and allowing them to be aware of who they're designing for and what the purpose of their design is for. Okay, and that means honestly like being like, yo, you don't need to create this, or hey, this is actually defeating the purpose of actually like just having a hug, or you know, talking to my friends in real life. I think that there's a balance, and I think that we're here to find that balance. But it's just so important to, you know, hug your friends, hug your family, okay? Hug people around you. Alright, I'm not telling you to touch them, I'm not telling you to be weird with them, no, but I am telling you that just trust that human beings, they want to help, okay? Even the people that are making some of this stuff, even though we could say and like immediately be like, whoa, 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 yeah, the Great Reset, this whole idea that it's actually going to reset our consciousness, and a lot of these sins that we were kind of like so ingrained into our karmic debt is going to be reset. So it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be very fun, but there has to be a tipping point where we realize like this is not the same as human connection. And I value human connection more than this. It's awesome that you tried to recreate it, but I value human connection. And guess what? It's free. You can hug your loved ones for free. You can talk to a stranger for free. Okay, I mean, have good intentions and be careful out there, but it is so important to just allow yourself to go outside, especially in the earth, because that's where the life source that we came from dust we came from dust we shall return to. It's so important to connect back into that just lovely part of life. It's not perfect, and it really actually is perfect in its imperfections, and what we're seeing is a recreation of that in a mini universe to see if we can perfect what we thought was not perfect already, even though it was, and it's gonna be weird. It's awesome. So embrace your flaws as being a human being, because believe it or not, I don't think that they're gonna be something that maybe later down the road not everyone will be aware of, the blessings of the imperfection and just the human experience that we share. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share. It's a balance, and I love you so much. Isaiah, leave your Sims wife alone, okay? They'll be fine. They'll have their Sims family. The child will grow in the virtual reality. But this is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. We're in this reality where we're literally playing a game in the universe. And in our universe, they decided to make another game. And they called it the metaverse. And now we're here. And we get to literally experience this in such a way that it's like, wow, you are contributing so much for just being here. And there's so much more I want to say on this, but I gotta get going. But let me know if there's anything you'd like to know more with like human technology, just the connection. Overall, just connect with Earth more, and you already know that, okay? Just give yourself a big hug for being a human being, being alive right now. Give somebody you love a big hug. Give somebody a high five, okay? Just pat yourself on the back, all right? Just connect with people in a human way, because it's becoming more and more rare, and it's so important to have that connection. What is good, Pythagoras? Anyways, so much love to you for just tuning in. I love and appreciate you, and I understand that this human connection, even though it's through the screen, is genuine as our souls connect. I love and appreciate you, and I will see you in the next live stream. Namaste and God bless. And by the way, if you haven't already, tap the link hopefully in the description, or check out goodvibesdelivery.1 to sign up for the newsletter so that you can be the first to read all of the spiel on NFTs and human connection and all of that good stuff. Check it out. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!